All right, Brad, it's you,
Yeah,
it's me, it's some
right.
tapes.
Yep, it's just three of us.
Yep, just some stacks of some tapes.
Tapes make three.
Nothing else going on.
Yep, just hanging.
Other than that, just getting ready to watch some of these tapes.
Got this tape deck.
Yeah, got a tape deck for these tapes. Got some classics here.
Says GameSpot right on it.
Yeah, no, right on the tape deck. We got
a Sony J30 SDI.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Y'all want
tapes
some more
are talking.
tapes?
I would love some more tapes.
Well, I got the tapes.
We got all the tapes.
Very tape miss.
Except for
Here's a tape for you.
Great.
You look like you want two of them.
NFL head coach. This is exactly what I wanted.
This is a VHS. Get this shit out of here. We can't even put this in here.
Verify. That stands for something.
I can't get rid of these tapes fast enough.
Well, I've got all the tapes I need for today over here, but maybe those could be tomorrow's tapes today.
I gotta pick them all up.
Yeah, you got to pick up the tapes, but we can do that later because we've got our key tapes right here, ready to go. We got some sports tapes. We got some RTS tapes. I don't know. This is some of these tapes are little shorties. Which is always fun.
Tapes of varying length.
Yeah, just look at how big this tape is for what looks to be a 30-second video.
A 30-second, like what are we talking? 144p.
Yeah, no, it's 240.
Yeah.
8p.
This is like 600K.
Also,
tape.
how much do you think that tape cost the marketing department at the time?
Oh yeah, dozens of dollars.
Stuff was expensive.
Well, we'll see if it was worth it in the tape.
Let's go to the tape.
I'm jogging and shuttling.
Make like men talk the mind taker sounds. And I like it. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, it's making weird noises. I'm just gonna hit play.
Wait for flames to shoot out the
Now
side of
this
the
is tone.
That's tone. That's proper tone. What I was doing before,
That was tone Loke.
yeah,
heat sinks really
it was a real wild thing.
heated.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
My favorite baseball player.
Who's your second favorite baseball player?
What's happening?
That guy. Up there. Him.
Featuring Derek Jeter, rated E for everyone. The #1 game, his game.
Little help up here.
Is that Jeter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves funny commercials.
Everyone loves when a celebrity does something really funny, like go. Derek Jeter, 0 lines.
Yeah, he didn't say a word. Do you think he just got paid scale?
I wonder.
For that one?
Yeah. I wonder. What have we?
I hate when I accidentally hit the stadium mic on button with my elbow and Derek Jeter hears me being a goof off.
Yeah, he always he never he's understanding.
Yeah.
Like he's always like, you, but it's still a little embarrassing.
It's unprofessional.
This one has like scare quotes on it. THQ, if that is your real name. From 1999 E3.
If this is, okay, this might be the one I picked out because this might be the worst E3 lineup I've ever seen.
Wow. That's a bold claim.
You know, THQ 99, I'm going to bet I could see it. I'm saying there's going to be a lot of Nickelodeon games in here. A lot of like Fairly Odd Parents. That's a Nickelodeon thing, right?
It is.
That's all right. Shout out to Simon and Christiane and Sean for doing this project here.
Without music.
Except for this music right here.
This cool old-timey music.
All right, THQ, blow me away with hot video games.
You were saying?
Okay, yeah, scavenger hunt.
Know what type of game we want to play, how many players, who's gonna play.
That's Grandpa.
Okay. That's Tommy?
Chucky.
Timmy? Is this Tammy?
Angela.
That's Timmy. Tammy.
The twins, Timmy and Tammy.
Yeah.
Scruff.
Tommy the dog.
I rented this game.
Is it a bad Mario Party? Oh, I mean, wait, let me rephrase that. Is it a Mario Party?
Imagine if Mario Party it was worse to control somehow in the board game part.
Okay.
And it also only had like too many games.
Those twins, did they... What?
Well, they...
Ultimate 8-Ball for PlayStation and PC. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Badass.
I'm ready to go. Yeah, this is like, okay, Minnesota Fats. Here he is.
Is that
in.
Wonder Woman?
Hey, Fats. Didn't expect to see you around here.
Also,
Oh, you're looking for Junior, huh? Well, Junior's uptown now, making all the money. Oh, they've got fancy pool tables. Look at that.
Rockstar stole this for table tennis.
Yeah. This is
The
table
Colonel.
pool.
Is that a diamond table?
I don't know.
I love playing pool at the diner with the waitress.
Yeah, if you can beat the waitress, your meal's free. Lieutenant James Jassy, the Colonel. Oh. This fancy ass pool table. It's the TNA Impact of pool tables.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Sinistar Unleashed for PC.
I think I played this. This looks familiar.
Well, it's weird because Sinistar was a game that like Midway made, and then some people know Sinistar as an Amiga game that is maybe a little more like this. I don't know, but it's like kind of not really Sinistar
Where's
anymore.
Sinistar?
Yeah, where's Sinistar is my question.
I want him to chase me around.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah. But like
That's a bug.
it's a bug.
That's not Sinistar.
It's not Sinistar. I don't care how many Cinnabons you launch at that thing.
Ooh, we're gonna go to the Cinnabon later.
Yeah. Got a mocha lot of chill for that ass.
I love that that's the only sound in this footage.
You say con? Yeah, it's like not the... That ain't the vibe. Spent a long time working on that motorcycle, getting that motion graphic down.
This is a breezy tape. They're really just whipping through game after game.
I mean, if you were
It's got
producing a
two
news
player.
segment, all that music would just get in the way.
Which is what we're doing here.
Yeah.
This is news.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're here. In other news, THQ announced they're going to make a motorcycle game with Ricky Carmichael in it. And it's going to come out sometime in 1999 or maybe 2000. I don't know.
Do you think people like Ricky Carmichael see Tony Hawk tweet about how he gets recognized all the time and just get really mad?
I had a video game too, goddammit.
Yeah. That's what I get for wearing a helmet, is what he should have said. No one recognizes old Ricky. That's not true. People probably recognize Ricky Carmichael somewhere.
At the state fair.
Yeah.
Another follow-up to a classic.
Yeah, this was like THQ went ahead and just got the license, like sub-licensed Road Rash from EA.
What?
And then, was it Pacific Coast Power and
Piccolo?
Light did? Yeah, it's Pickles. It's also Dragon Ball licensed. Yeah, THQ did a lot of licensed games.
This doesn't look very good.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. Snap impression.
Oh no!
Crashed by Ricky.
Carmichael?
Who can say?
I like the one animation they have for hitting a guy with a billy club.
I mean, how many different ways can you swing a billy club?
You can go like this.
And that's it. There you go. That's it. You found the one.
Looks like Michael Jackson.
It did say Big Mike. You hit Binky. Crash Nugget. Crash by Nugget. Here's some art.
Road Rash.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, that's, huh.
Shaolin.
What?
This come out?
I don't know. I need to know. Are those damage numbers flying off the...
Yeah, this looks like it.
It was just called Shaolin?
Drunken Bog. This had to have come out in Japan. The font work is too...
This was just THQ localizing something?
Yeah, probably.
THQ Shaolin.
Look, you can play with three of your friends at once.
Multiplayer fighting for up to 8 Mokujins all around.
Unreleased?
Well, it says it's coming soon.
According to this...
Yeah, well, it's coming soon.
Coming soon. Any day now.
I mean, let me check a more authoritative source than that YouTube video.
All right. Yeah, they had also had the rights to do the handheld Maddens at some point, like it's another EA sub-license thing. Game Boy Color in 1999. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, it's correct. I wouldn't say it's right.
Well, yeah, sure.
The end zone looks like an ocean.
Yeah.
Wikipedia kind of implies that it came out.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I feel like that maybe would have come out in Japan and maybe not in the US or something like that.
It does not have a Wikipedia page. It's on a chart,
Okay.
but no page for itself.
That's why you don't go to Wikipedia for video game information.
Inconclusive, I'm going to say.
All right. They're soccering. This
Yeah,
is...
the biggest franchise in the world.
Yeah. This looks okay.
Yeah, it's got
I don't know.
a cool perspective to it.
Like play-action football.
Looks kind of jittery, like disoriented.
Yeah. That's soccer, though. Okay, here we are. Back to familiar territory.
Yeah.
The old Rugrats time machine. Items,
Look at
16.
how big Tommy is on that screen.
Yeah, you want big sprites, big recognizable. You look at that and you go, that's from the TV.
That's a big baby.
That's Tammy from television right there. And there's Tammy.
Also a big baby.
And a dinosaur.
Not Tammy. Neither of them are Tammy. There's no Tammys.
All right, we got Tammy, we got Tommy. Is the dog in this one?
Spike.
Tummy. Oh, that car looked like it was real fun to drive. Everything about this looks fun. Oh, golf? You like golf?
I do like golf.
You like go-karts at the golf course?
This is like bad Lego Island.
It's like we went to Scandia and made a video game.
It's like 101 Rugrats games in one.
I like, for whatever reason, that game got relegated to the GB color slot.
Yeah.
It's kind of a well-animated Buzz Lightyear.
Sorry.
A lot of frames in there.
Oh yeah, show this again.
Yeah, no, it was really good the last time, so why? Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay.
I remember the Toy Story game for the Super Nintendo being incredibly hard and like hard to know what to do. THQ definitely did not win E3
Are we tapped out?
1999.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, 99 would have been, they would have had wrestling games in this era. I'm surprised that none of that is on here.
Those were some licensed video games.
Yeah, that's THQ, the Nickelodeon license. Wrestling. That was kind of
Toy Story.
Yeah. That's Toy
You
Story.
ever hear of it? They just made a fourth one.
What? Why?
It's like a fork running around.
Madness.
Fork? Like for Toy Story 4?
Or yeah.
And then the game's gonna be Toy Story 4K because it's gonna run in 4K. 4.
Yeah, on the Game Boy Color, it's gonna run in 4K. It's impressive stuff.
Whoa! All right. I always like new games for old platforms, so I'm a big fan. All right, EA Action.
Oh,
I'm trying to roll this back here. Can we just hit stop, and get faster rewind? No? Okay. Roll this tape on back.
This is
EA Action, so not sports.
right. These are the good video games.
8 games. I like that's a nice upfront thing for EA to say. 8 games, mother effer. EA 99 PR B-roll, distribution copy of B-roll footage, undated other than E3 99. Okay. I was like, wait, it's just generic 99. Oh.
So these are the games going up against THQ's lineup.
Yeah, exactly. This is, okay, think about it this way. EA had such a lineup in 99 that they said to THQ, you can make the Game Boy versions of some of our games. And also, Road Rash for N64, yeah, if you want to make
whatever.
that, you can. Like,
You're making
we're
another
not.
Sinistar?
Like, all right, yeah, if you want something to go with Sinistar or whatever, I guess you can do that. This is a list. I'm not going to spoil it, but this is a list of what's on the tape.
Okay.
Pretty into it.
1999 was a real good year for games.
It's the year the Dreamcast came out.
Oh, I take it back.
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong. Soul Calibur, though.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I blacked out. What happened?
Nothing.
What happened to my shoes?
They're smeared with, is that fudge? Electronic Arts, popular publisher. Everyone loves them.
Yeah. They're the good guys.
I think we'll be surprised by the mechanics of these games.
You're probably right. All right, the first thing on this sheet here, EA logo.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like the classic.
just says EA logo, duration 2 minutes, 18 seconds.
What?
Wait.
EA logo. It's very long.
Oh. Huh. It's not the EA logo I was expecting.
Okay, well they were, sorry, that's 2 seconds, 18 frames. Sledstorm for PlayStation.
You really think you're going? That does not look like you're going 140 kilometers per hour.
You're right, it doesn't.
Somebody get EA. Also, EA Action, I thought you said no sports.
This is not a sport. This guy's just trying to go to the store. Night mode.
Y'all ever ride a snowmobile?
No.
I've never even seen one in person, I don't think.
I've ridden a 4-wheeler in the snow.
I was supposed to ride one. I was supposed to drive one at a team building exercise, but I had to stay with my boss who sprained his ankle. Motherfucker.
That's not a very team-oriented thing for him to do.
No, right?
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's pretty crazy.
Look at what the light.
Yeah, there are lights on the sleds.
I really like just the fucking rectangular track you're pasting behind you as you drive.
I'm trying to remember if people liked Snowstorm, Sledstorm. I feel like at the time there was definitely like maybe more of an interest in this type of racing game. You know, you had THQ doing the Ricky Carmichael stuff, and he's kicking. Yeah, he's. People like you like Road Rash. What if it was Snowed Rash?
Road Rash of snowmobile games.
What about Snood Rash?
Yeah. You're like driving in a motorcycle and you're throwing these little heads at guys, and if you stack up 3 of them on a guy, he explodes.
Yep. We're gonna show the multiplayer now.
It's like this single player, but there's 4 of them.
Like 4 times the game.
How are they 1 out of 3? There's 4
Look,
of
the
them.
UI's not done.
They're all in first place.
I guess that's maybe how we should look at what
Maybe
the
it's
real UI
track.
looks like because yeah, the kilometers per hour is probably completely fake. Well, if the 1 out of 3 is not in, then probably all of it's fake, right? They just fake a UI for that footage.
Oh, hell yes.
Hot Wheels working title. Yeah, we don't know. Oh, cool. He's gonna do Sub-Zero stuff.
This is the Scorpion world if I've seen anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks bad. Oh, never mind.
That's all you need to see. Oh wait, here's Glacier World 2.
Glacier World's so good? How come they didn't make a Glacier World?
I had that Hot Wheels. I had that exact one with the weird helmet.
I hope there's like a spooky one because I had the spooky set.
These games were all right. Rumble Racing, which EA put out on the PlayStation 2, or maybe it was NASCAR.
This is me and my friends on our way to Area 51.
Oh yeah, they can't catch y'all.
No, especially if we're driving Hot Wheels.
Right, they're small. Tell me a sniper's gonna shoot down a Hot Wheels?
No way. I'd like to see them try.
I would love to see them try. I can't vouch for this game specifically, but the Rumble Racing and NASCAR Rumble games that EA put out had a similar trick system of like those sorts of flips and stuff, and they were good games. Here's a spooky set.
Yeah, not enough big skulls. Mine had a big skull. You would like do a loop and then spit out the skull's mouth.
That does sound cool.
It was rad as hell. Oh, maybe here.
Power 3, the end of the trilogy.
Oh God! Texture loading.
It's pretty haunted.
3%.
It's pretty haunted. It's pretty haunted.
Say the hood of that car looks pretty scary.
Yeah. It takes up so much of
I
the
know
screen.
it's like 1/3 of the screen is just this terrible texture.
Games used to look bad.
What about this CG intro video?
Are you sure this isn't gameplay? This looks so cool.
Slow down, y'all.
Oh shit!
Oh no, what are you gonna do about that one?
It looks so sterile and fake. Like even CG has just gotten so much better since '99. Like look at this, just it's crazy, right? Like I'm not.
Yeah, make sure you can't see the cop's mouth. We can't actually animate him talking.
Look, it's like this looks like a tech like. And our newest renderer technology ensure that your CGI projects.
There's this new trend of YouTube videos that are like, we fixed the CG fail from these old movies and stuff, and I would love to just see people recreate these.
What is their opinion of like a CG fail?
It's like stuff that just looks like the one I watched was the Scorpion King. The Rock's face in that famously looks like really bad, and it's just these people with like software now that would have been mind blowing back then.
Yeah.
Being like, we know how to do it, and they didn't.
It's like no, they had a budget. And,
Yeah, these were like the 6 people in America who knew how to do CG.
Right. It's not I feel like most of this whole era of Need for Speed was just I don't know. When Need for Speed Underground came out, I feel like is when that series kind of made something of itself. It certainly was popular before that, but like that was the time when it kind of broke out and became something you kind of hang your hat on a little more, a little meatier.
I don't get the license plate.
This for
Nerd for Spur.
yeah.
Nerd for Sparta. Two identical cars trying to run each other off the road.
There can only be one. That's why. Coppers. Sounds like they're using the jog and shuttle wheel back there.
Look at the rear or the side mirror. It's just doing the same thing.
Yeah. I wonder if that is what it does in the final product or if that is just a faked thing.
It looks faked as all heck.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's certainly not a real reflection of what's behind you, but man, this shortcut's good. This one, not so good.
I hope you enjoyed your ride.
This dashboard here's lit. You know, it's got a sense of speed to it, for sure. Maybe sometimes the frame rate chunks up a bit, but
Which one is this?
high stakes. I guess 99, maybe this would have been one of, if not the last, PS1 Need for Speed games.
I would have loved if it was just the same thing we just
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Like, that's the replay.
Oh, wow. This was the console where everyone got way into fucking replays, like Gran Turismo. Just suddenly people were like, look at these replays, you gotta watch the replay.
So EA decided to keep the PlayStation version for themselves.
Did this come out?
Cast off the N64 one to THQ.
I thought the whole point of them doing the one with THQ was that they kind of weren't gonna do one at all. So this is weird.
Are these?
It's the same year,
tapes
yeah,
are from the same year, yeah.
99.
Huh.
This is thrilling footage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if this game shipped. I guess it did box art and stuff. Like, yeah, it probably did.
What was the last Road Rash game to come out?
This might have been it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's why people like got it in their head. They're like, oh, they gotta make a new Road Rash because it has been forever. There's that Road Redemption game that I don't know if that was a crowdfunding game or not, but it was that kind of spiritual successor thing. I played some Road Rash 2 recently, and I don't know that I ever thought Road Rash was any good.
Did anybody?
Yeah, I mean, to the point where people were like, "They got to make a new Road Rash." Like someone must have liked it because there's been enough fervor from people over the years, relatively recently, of people going like, "I can't believe they don't make a new Road Rash."
I mean, we can all agree that the Bart's Nightmare minigame that was basically Road Rash in a post-apocalyptic Springfield was
Yeah.
better than Road Rash.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the idea practically sells itself. You know, it's like, what if hang on, but you can punch people?
Yeah, absolutely. And like, you know, there's mechanics to that of like a guy came up with a chain, you could grab the chain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sidecar.
Yes. This looks terrible in a way I am all for. Look at these animations.
So guys' legs keep disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the like front of the bike
your-
keeps popping
In
into
your
the-
B-roll.
This is the world's most honest B-roll.
What were the first couple Road Rashes on?
Genesis.
Okay.
My sidecar.
3DO it might have been
what's the
3DO
joke?
alongside. Yeah, no, it was on 3DO. Yeah,
What's the joke about Road Rash for the 3DO?
it has that Motorhead song in it, and that's about it. I don't know if that's the joke, but the joke is Road Rash for the 3DO.
Fair. Capitalize the S on PlayStation.
I hope nobody shoots me today.
It'll probably be fine. This guy looks like a gentleman.
Hey, oh no!
Shit. You're bleeding out. No, keep the music going over the title cards too.
There's army men in the bottom right?
Probably. At some point, all the James Bond movies and games just got down to like, I don't know, gun down a bunch of soldiers.
Excuse me.
For as much as GoldenEye is revered, in some ways, do you think it is maybe the worst thing that could have happened to James Bond video games? In terms of like, it casts such a huge shadow that everyone felt like they had to make their game a shooter.
Yeah, I can
and
see
James
that.
Bond is not really a shooter.
Yeah. I feel like the Pierce Brosnan ones are the closest we got to like action movie shooters.
Yeah, yeah.
What if
They've
instead
definitely
of,
went that direction for a little while.
Oh boy. What if instead of endless James Bond games, they made a new Golga 13?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if instead they made this Jurassic Park fighting game?
What?
Remember this Jurassic Park fighting game? Warpath.
Made by EA?
Yeah.
Have they heard of Primal Rage?
Apparently not. Oh shit, T-Rex mirrors.
The only true way to
I
play.
didn't know they had same T-Rex versus same T-Rex.
I'm no scientist, but this game sucks.
Well, maybe some scientists will have to take a look.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some scientists to look at this.
Who's with the random person running through frame?
You know,
I bet you could eat them and
probably
like
eat
get
them for
health
health.
back.
Yeah, there's.
It's maybe not a smart way for that person to run.
Raptor versus.
Did this come out?
Yeah. Just a sluggish mess of a game.
That jump looks so bad.
And I'll say, you know, this game makes Primal Rage look a whole lot better by comparison. I don't necessarily dislike Primal Rage, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a good game.
This Raptor's going for so many unsafe hits, and this Styrak isn't even trying to punish.
Yeah. Split pot.
Yeah.
Fixes in.
Yep.
Here we go.
Ooh, now talking about good video games. This and Hercules, A+.
I wonder if I'm still technically a member of the Xena Warrior Princess fan club. Because when this game came out, they sent me a membership card
Like a sword?
and a VHS tape that I think was like Lucy Lawless saying, "You joined the fan club."
Sounds like we need to get that tape. Did she just do the...
The Liu Kang?
Yeah.
Classical kick? Yes.
Okay, I actually don't think I ever played this. I only played the Hercules one.
This doesn't look completely terrible.
No.
Well, Nier Automata and
They
aimball
sure
on that one.
keep going back to that shot though.
No!
What is it? I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Xena Warrior Princess. Why'd that guy get big?
He was turned into a Minotaur.
What? Why?
He has the Minotaur's amulet,
Oh.
I think. Context clues.
Here we go.
The Diamond Cutter.
That was the Diamond Cutter.
That move really connected. He caught Goldberg.
This game's 50% complete.
To get a man's attention.
Ooh,
Is about done
what a hard hit.
Yeah.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big. Power bomb.
That was a power bomb.
That move really connected.
Don't think I remember EA making wrestling games?
Yeah, they got this WCW license away from THQ.
Huh. Wait, did THQ have both licenses for a while? Ever?
No, Acclaim had WWF,
Right.
and THQ had WCW,
Yes.
and then it shifted, and EA had WCW,
Great move.
and then THQ got the WWF license. And so they made two games. They made this one, and they made Backstage Assault, and then they were working on a Mayhem 2 when WCW shut down and was sold to then WWE.
Why is he standing like that?
Because there's probably one person playing this game and getting the footage for both characters.
No, but I mean just like...
Oh, because the game's 50% complete.
Okay.
His opponent comes around. Someone will need to
50% complete, but they managed to get those posters in.
Yep.
like to taunt a guy with a lead pipe. Well, that's after I've hit him and handcuffed him.
Their proportions seem off.
Yeah, totally.
They all look like the Bagel Boss guy.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he's almost finished here, folks.
I got to go backstage at the WCW show because of this game. EA had an event in Las Vegas,
This guy's a consummate professional. Once he enters that
and
ring, he can hurt you in so many different ways.
I watched a guy who was a journalist at the time that is now at a indie publisher.
Laying guys out.
I watched him at the Wolfgang Puck hop over the railing drunk in a way that made it seem like he was going to fall off the second floor down to the floor below.
Time he takes an impact shot like that, he's going to be looking for his head.
I remember that, and I remember standing next to Hulk Hogan.
Whoa.
He's a lot taller than you think.
Really?
Yeah, he's like 6'5", 6'6".
I would have thought you would said he was shorter than you would think.
No, most wrestlers I find that's the case. Like when I was standing next to, when I interviewed like
I'm out of here.
Christian and John Cena was about the height I expected him to be.
Which is what?
He's about, I think he's about my height, maybe a little bit taller if I remember right. I think that's it for that one. That Mayhem game, they had some ideas, but it was not an especially good game. But they did okay at capturing kind of the vibe, I think. I don't know. Like that's such a weirdly pivotal time in wrestling with WCW going from being like blowing away the competition to like being sold and shut down and all this other stuff in such a short time frame. Like the licensing that happened along the way was always real weird. They had a restaurant in the Excalibur. PlayStation stock footage reel, May 1999.
Love stock footage.
I wonder if this is just going to be glamour shots of a PlayStation.
I think I maybe left this at a specific spot.
Okay. Well, should I roll it back? Because we want to see these full tapes.
Go for it. I feel like maybe I skipped through some footage that we've seen before. I went straight for the miscellaneous B-roll.
Okay. What would have? Well, let's roll back a little bit.
Yeah,
I
roll back a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see what's on these tapes because
This is a documentary feature.
yeah,
We have to,
Yeah, I remember us looking at this
we have to
game
preserve all of this footage for history.
in these games fairly recently.
Yeah.
Maybe on a demo derby.
Why did WCW like fall so fast? Because they were like ascendant for a while, right?
So so it's interesting. There are probably like a handful of reasons, and depending on who's telling the story, you get different versions of it. But I think part of it, or what a major part of it. Oh, I have to see this.
Okay, yeah.
This is.
Yep.
This is gold back here.
Yep.
They had so they went through a corporate merger around this time too, because Turner was sold to AOL Time Warner.
Okay. Yes.
And how wrestling was viewed at a corporate level, I think played into a lot of it. Also, wrestling was very raunchy at the time. If you remember, that was the height of the Attitude Era, where you had like people giving birth to hands and just all this other just weird dumb shit. Just
Shiki?
yeah, exactly. Rikishi with
Rikishi?
his ass, with his ass move with his ass. And so wrestling had become way more risque and all that other stuff. And I think at a corporate level, the mandate from the WCW end was we're not willing to go there. And so because the product had gotten so much more adult oriented and all this other crotch chop bullshit, WCW, who had jumped out ahead with some really good ideas, was unable to keep the momentum going.
I see.
Once WWF decided to fucking go there.
Race to the
and
bottom.
beyond. Yeah. And so
Oh man.
did you know?
Can't wait for some PlayStation fun facts.
I want to see these PlayStation fans. Did you know there's a PlayStation 1 every 5 households in North America?
Do you think that number is higher now?
No, it's probably lower because people probably got rid of their PlayStations.
Well, yeah, not like PS1s, but just a PlayStation.
I don't know if I call these facts fun. Exactly.
Did you know that fact they've transformed video? Okay. 65% of the market.
I mean, hey,
That's-
yeah, it's their first console.
Yeah.
Like, they deserve to brag a little bit to do that well.
Who's this now?
This year, PlayStation is looking forward to a lot of things.
This is the PlayStation news.
As we do every year.
Man.
But as I've always said, the most important thing really is software, and that's what drives this business. That's what drives the
Look at that mic.
platform. So certainly, I'm looking forward to just seeing a lot of new titles that are going to be developed for the PlayStation and become later available to the consumers that are going to be published by all the third-party publishers and also by the developers as well. And also seeing a lot of reaction, if you will, from the trade and from the retail partners on some of the titles that we intend to showcase as well. E3 is really
Get it in
exciting
closer.
for us because it's the industry statement that we make annually. Electronic entertainment
We think we might skip a year one of these years, but who knows?
$1 billion plus industry, and that, as a matter of fact, compares to the box office gross receipts of the movie industry. This is a real big industry for us, and it's a chance for the industry to get together and really appeal to the consumers through media, and also to our retail partners and to a lot of other people that this industry is in fact a huge industry that commands a lot of support from the consumers, and you know, E3 is just the perfect place for us to do that. Worldwide, we now have over 50 million PlayStations that have been shipped. And here in North America, we've been able to ship more than 19 million PlayStations. What that actually means, to put it in perspective, it means that there is one PlayStation in every 5 households.
What is anybody going to do
That's a
with
fun
this,
fact.
with this
That's
footage?
really a testament to, again, the software.
There's probably like syndicated news shows or whatever that are, you know, they're just gonna run clips of it and
available to the consumers as we speak, and more titles being
cut to like half of a sound bite or something like that. Oh yeah, but I wonder, yeah.
and making sure that we're offering the best and the greatest to the consumers, and making sure that once they've joined the PlayStation family, that their experience is an ongoing.
I wonder if like some like really low end small stations would have been like, we sat down with Kaz Hirai. Like they're trying to bill it as an interview.
That we want everybody to understand about the PlayStation is that not only is it a video game console, but it's actually an interactive entertainment console. So given the software titles that we have, most of the titles perhaps could be game titles, but others are
Could be.
interactive entertainment experiences.
I'm sorry, did you have Encarta?
Yeah, name one.
You have to ask yourself, well, you know, what kind of things am I going to do with this? What kind of titles am I going to play on my new console? And I'm very confident that the PlayStation, again, offers the variety of titles, whether it's in video games or other interactive software titles that you're looking for, that you're really going to be happy with what the PlayStation offers as a platform.
Just name one non-game interactive.
A video game console. The
You could
first
put a
thing
CD
you
in it.
ask yourself is,
Okay.
what am I going to do with this? In other words, what titles, what types of games?
What am I gonna do with this PlayStation? Am I gonna play games on it? Am I gonna cook with it? Am I gonna fuck it? Like, what are we doing?
Continuous
What does it do?
titles on my new system, so that again I am able to always keep my experience with this new game console very fresh.
Let's see, I'm going to turn it upside down when it stops loading off of CD.
Great. I'm gonna.
I'm occasionally going to jam a paperclip into the lid sensor.
I like it.
Expect a lot more titles to
Let's see.
again enhancing the game experience and giving the users
That's tactile feedback.
that they deserve when they buy a new video game system.
It's just Kaz again with a hat turned to the side.
Page 14, occupation.
She's a gamer.
The Sony PlayStation because they have the best selection of all the games, and they also have great sound system and great visuals, and they're really
Was that
cool.
Spyro?
Yeah.
Wow. Another gamer.
I think about the graphics on PlayStation. It's more realistic instead of just like flat on the screen and drawn. They put a lot of work into it, and it comes out very 3D graphical.
It's weird because this is 99, pretty late in the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So for him to be like, the other ones are flat, and like what is he comparing that to? The SNES?
PlayStation has like many new games coming out all the time, and there's a lot of games to pick from, like whatever you like, adventure, platform, racing, many like sports, anything.
You're reading the cue card.
Yeah, just looking around at different aisles of games.
Mm-hmm.
I've been always used to like going out and spending 50, 60 bucks on one game, so now you can buy them for like 24, 25 bucks, 20 bucks. It's like I can buy 2 games for the price of one. So I get more gaming for that.
What?
Some of them had hit the greatest hits pricing by this point
Okay.
in 99, so.
I was like, he's just talking about GameStop?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, it's like, you know, this is when they would have been, with the PS1, like the small the small PlayStation, that have been out around this time. I guess maybe not if they're just showing Ape Escape, but you know, they're talking about their install base. They're talking like this is them making that more mainstream play of just like it's not just for the core demographic of game players. Like it's.
I don't know. That was a lot of gamers.
It's not a. It's fair. This game's so good. I hate how good Ape Escape is. Because they should make more of them.
Let's go!
whoa, cool.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is this Catherine?
That doesn't seem fair.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Finally a good game on here. 3 levels of boost. Oh, he only did 1. I played this track at E3.
This was a good game.
Yeah. The best non-Mario Kart kart racer, in my opinion. And better than a couple Mario Karts, I'd even say.
You know, I have not played this game since it came out, but at the time, I certainly liked it a lot better than any Mario Kart.
Well, that's insane.
It just felt like it had more going on, you know?
You were just craving a game where you could play as Dr. Nefarious.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not the only reason. I was really craving a game where you play as Neo Cortex. They should have made a Bubsy card.
They still can. They're still making Bubsy games, dude.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
This Bubsy suppression will not be tolerated.
They made one Bubsy game, and it was mediocre. And then they stopped and never made another one. Never made a sequel to Bubsy.
Cars.
Look at these replays. Look at these replays.
It's like they can put the camera anywhere they want.
That's right. There is something real cool about just the way that car looks.
Yeah.
Like it manages to have a realistic look, but it's still this low poly kind of
crappy system,
blurry kind of like there's something stylistically about it.
There's some amount of reflections on it, like it kind of wobbles on the suspension in a kind of realistic way.
Yeah, they took a lot of shit seriously before anybody else did. On consoles, anyway. I didn't enjoy playing these games back then, but they sure put a lot into them. Like Snoop Dogg with his hit song, Dog's Turismo. I feel like B-roll like this always left people wondering, like, well, you know, yeah, it runs well in replay mode with only one car on the screen,
right.
But what
is this really gonna look like?
Yeah. Hitting the wall. It's bad stuff.
Is there a word for that feeling when you haven't heard a song in literally 20 years?
No,
and you hear it, and you realize you know every note of it. Weird.
Oh shit! They're making a Spyro 2?
Maybe. That's a working title.
Okay.
This might be Spyro 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that reticle probably got replaced by the time the game came out.
You know what I miss? Games with like 10 different types of grenade. You know? I feel like there was an era there of mediocre first and third person shooters that just loved having like wild types of grenades. And we don't really get that anymore. Like Apex has 3.
What we got? Like a stun grenade, a flash grenade.
Yeah, like a sticky
grenade. Like it's kind of like splits into a bunch of little grenades.
Yeah, like a cluster bomb. Like a grenade that bounces around a bunch.
A bouncing Betty. Borderlands has a billion types of grenades.
Okay.
But you really only equip one at a time. It's not like you have an inventory full of them and you're like, wait, which one do I, wait, what?
Right.
Which one do I want to?
I love a good nade.
Oh. What's with those guys?
It's Tammy. Timmy.
Where's Tummy?
You play as Tummy right here.
Oh, this is Tummy.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Torty.
This looks like it could be good. I hope they nail a name.
It's kind of rude, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of just.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, I can't really put my finger on quite why I never liked Spyro or the games at all, but the character and just, maybe it's just genre fatigue was probably part of it at this point.
Were those Insomniac games? Isn't that right?
Yeah. This is just a great game.
I haven't played this in so long. Didn't this played better than Parappa, didn't it?
Yeah,
like, wasn't it more responsive?
It was
and, like the timing was a little bit looser.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. They didn't do an HD version of this, did they?
No.
Huh. Kind of thought they would after after Parappa.
Parappa's the thing people talk about, right?
Sure.
But, you know, like this had a Parappa mode in it.
Yeah.
Like you could do Parappa versions of all these songs, kind of separate from the story.
Chop choke.
You played a vacuum cleaner?
Probably.
Lummy, look what you are holding in your hand.
I don't
know. What is it?
Sorry to step on that joke.
Yeah.
You know that you were the top one?
Yeah.
Boy,
Now
those
we're talking.
shorts could not go shorter.
Oh, they could. Really not getting proper ventilation for the system of putting on a carpet like that. It just doesn't seem, you know.
Whose family is this?
You smashed a birdie.
Is that good?
No.
Is that the girl from before?
Aren't those all the kids from before?
Oh
I think
yeah.
they're-
Are these the kids that they rounded up?
Maybe not. That kid's too young, but I think the kid in the glasses was. Wait, this a fake family?
Watch out. Don't hit those things.
They never said it was family. It just said it was kids hanging out around
Here are
TV.
some random kids in a living room
with 2 adults.
Family's what you make of it, right?
If there's clocks in the sky, see like that one, grab it. How? Go to it. Go to it. Go! Time trial. Go.
Am I going okay? Wrong way.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yes, dear.
Carol, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I try.
Stop. Huh? Left?
Okay. Go for a sword. Oh!
Carol's on the tip team. Now act like you like it.
How cool.
There you go, perfect. Now here's a video game, Spice World.
This is with all the N64 games.
Yeah, let's get it. We can get Mission Impossible for the N64, but this is Spice World for the PlayStation. That's probably good, right?
Do you have Glover in the other hand?
I don't know. Gotta hook up this copy of Parappa. Yeah, I paid cash.
Yeah, I'm balling. Dripping all over people at the EB games.
Remember Cash?
KB Toys?
Yep.
Wow.
Cool mall shot.
That's a, man. Remember when malls looked like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malls used to have people in them.
With
In
people in
stores.
Weird. Yeah. That
Oh,
guy.
at a mall. Here's your PlayStation B-roll that you asked for.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. This year, the shopping mall, the PlayStation is one of the hottest ticket items. Just ask Sony, makers of the PlayStation.
We sat down with Kazurai.
Oh. I guess it makes sense that they would have at some point bundled a DualShock in.
I think I bought that one. I mean, I bought like 4 PlayStations because they kept breaking.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever get a copy of Contender or Legend of Legaia?
I don't think so.
It's very soft woo for Legend of Legaia.
Where my Contender fans at? No.
Wait. Oh, do they have colored DualShocks back then?
Yeah.
I played Contender all night. I went on a Contender bender.
All right.
All right.
For more information on PlayStation.
Don't contact these people.
What's a PlayStation? Don't contact them. They're not there anymore.
Do you have any more PlayStations?
How many households? I wanted to fact check these fun facts.
My Walkman ate my tape.
My child loves Legend of Legaia.
See Music Factory tape got eaten. Is there anything you can do for me?
This is your fault.
It's a good tape. I like that
Speaking
tape.
of tapes.
All right.
That was pretty good.
Next up, LucasArts Entertainment Company. Force Commander, B-roll, E399.
This might not be rewound because it was a last minute swap.
There were a lot of, not a lot, but I feel like they had multiple attempts at making a Star Wars RTS.
Yeah. God, what else was there?
Empire at War.
Empire at War, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember if it was a Galaxy at War or Empire at War. They made a couple of those.
Yeah, that sounds right. I
think
it always seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, like the universe certainly has enough different units to support that.
Right,
but-
factions and units and everything.
Isn't Force Commander the one that's like on planets, right? So it's basically just command and conquer. I think.
I think so.
And then Empire War, was that the one that was in space?
Is it Galaxy War? Is Galaxy War the mobile game?
Maybe I don't know. God, I don't know.
That's out now. That's Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah.
Holding position.
Oof.
Even the RTS, you got to show off.
Boy.
Hey, game's not done. This is B-roll from E399.
Personal transport ready, sir.
Man.
I don't know. Go shoot the guy. Use the Force or whatever.
Don't think they had a faster computer to run this on.
Optimizing is hard.
Sir, I'm under fire.
Are you sure they're not moving?
Permission to engage the enemy, sir.
I don't know. That's snow speeder's moving. It's wrapping that guy up. Ah, take it, fucker.
Hey, that did the thing just like in the
Doesn't
movie.
that only work though if they like try and walk? Like just wrapping a cord around a stationary ATST or AT-AT or whatever.
And you can zoom in.
Oh no.
What is your wish, sir? Sir, I would advise we disengage I'll get that.
We'll disengage in a body bag.
Yeah, move it.
Disengage immediately. Sir, I'm under fire. Sir, I would advise we disengage immediately.
This is pretty bizarre footage.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
God.
Really.
Bringing her on to destroy them.
Is this like industrial music?
Yeah, it is.
Scout transport.
Jizz, it's called.
Permission to return fire.
Well, little guy.
Personal transport ready.
Come on, Squirt.
I'll handle that, sir.
I'm trying my best.
Get out there and blow up those tanks.
Target's ready to lock, sir.
Oh, no.
Permission to return fire, sir. Sir, I'm taking damage. Sir, I would advise we disengage immediately. Sir, I'm taking damage.
You lose fog of war. Is that why those units just vanished?
Walker here. Walker moving out, sir. Ready for attack orders, sir. Permission to return fire, sir.
No.
Walker here.
Don't do it.
Just eat it.
Advancing on the target, sir. Ready for attack orders, sir.
Pretty bad.
This is not. This footage does not look good. I really want to know if the final product was like well received or not, because I can never keep them straight.
Is there a date?
This is 99.
It's the same year of the Phantom Menace's release.
It came out in early 2000. March 2000.
Permission to return fire, sir.
Ronin Entertainment.
Attack orders, sir.
Developed.
Yeah.
Armor's taking hits.
GameSpot.com have anything to say about it?
Well, let's look.
This boy.
GameSpot gave it a 6 out of 10. IGN gave it a 4.7 out of 10.
Wow.
PC Zone gave it 81%. Greg Kasavin of GameSpot gave the game a 6 out of 10, citing dated graphics, ineffective controls, and flawed gameplay.
Kind of three of the more important things you need to nail for a game.
Yeah.
Armor is taking hits.
Yeah.
Permission to return fire, sir. Armor is taking hits. Permission to return fire, sir. Armor is taking hits.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Permission to return fire, sir.
Not much depth, yeah, compared to other RTS games.
Permission to return fire, sir. Permission to return fire, sir.
Permission to return fire, sir. A good review for Warcraft 2.
Granted.
All right, Force Commander.
That looks bad.
That's like think about it that in terms of like, all right, we got to put out footage of our game, and we want to show it in the best light possible for E3. That's what they had. Granted, different standards, a different time, but pretty rough. Pretty rough. All right, final tape. This case is not labeled. Open it up here. Okay.
This is a real crapshoot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys like movies?
I love movies.
Sometimes.
It's just a bootleg movie on one of these tapes.
Y'all like trilogies?
That's my favorite kind of eulogy. Okay.
It's time to enter the Matrix.
Sure.
Spoilers.
Oh man, what we got going on here? Motion capture.
Animatrix clip. God, the Animatrix.
The Animatrix ruled.
Yeah, don't people like that thing?
Yeah.
It had a couple cool shorts. Niobe and Ghost.
Everyone's favorite Matrixers.
Ghost was cool. Niobe was cool too. The Matrix, look.
Wait, is this the game where you played as her for most of the game?
Yes.
Or like Neo only shows up at the very end?
Yes.
Is this the one that ends?
I mean, yeah, this is the one that's supposed to be like a tie-in or a prequel to the new movie or something like that.
kind of.
Which is the one that ends with the like message from the Wachowskis that was like,
that's Path of Neo.
"Hey, we're supposed to put a boss fight here, but." Or like,
the end of the movie is not really well suited
have
to
like a boss
video game. So
is Path of Neo the one that they made because people were mad that this one didn't have Neo in it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, also because the Matrix was still popular and they wanted to make another game, but you know.
Games.
Oh, I played. Is this the one where it had the fighting game and you could play as two cars that fought each other? I think so.
I think that was something you could unlock. This game had a terminal that you could hack.
Yeah.
And that was awesome, and it was the best part of the whole game.
Oh, this is the mansion where you fight the albino twins. The second Matrix movie is actually good.
It's not. It is not the worst Matrix movie. I'll give you that.
That scene on the highway.
Yeah.
Those weird albino twins.
Yeah, it's a neat scene. But I'm not going to sit here and say that movie is good.
Have you seen the Burly Brawl recently?
No.
Man, it does not hold up well.
I'm just saying the Matrix gets some undeserved shit. It gets some deserved shit, but
yeah.
I wonder if another one's ever going to get made.
Yeah, they're talking about
they'll reboot it eventually. To make another Matrix movie.
But I mean, how do you...
Keanu Reeves is Morpheus in The Matrix.
Oh, fuck. Like, how do you...
Right? I mean...
How do you reboot this, though? The idea of,
It would be a soft reboot, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like, it was so novel of just like, whoa, it's a computer world, like, holy shit. But now it's just like, I can go to a computer... There's a VR headset right over there I can just put on and be in The Matrix.
I mean, obviously, the first movie had that, like, surprise twist element to it, but it's still just a cool world of, like, stylish people in leather doing kung fu.
Right,
yeah.
And that is timeless.
Having cool, weird orgies and
cool sunglasses with no sides on them. Oh, it had this fucking shooter segment, too.
Oh, yeah.
This is terrible.
This is like the end of Empire Strikes Back.
Fuck this game.
Or Jedi.
I got this. This was one of those games that I got at E3 and took home to review immediately after E3. So like, drove home from E3 or whatever, got back home and immediately started playing this. And I'd not seen the movie yet. Like some people went and saw the movie like last day of E3.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. I remember hearing the story that Ryan McDonald just like fell asleep in the theater because after E3, no one had any fucking energy left.
That may have been the showing. I don't know. I'm not sure.
This game was not good, but it had some ideas, and like as a like, hey, let's try to make a game that's not just a retelling of the movie. You know, I can't fault them for what they tried to do, but at the same time, it was just sort of like really generic, you know.
Oh man, is this not mic'd?
They're fucking office chairs.
Sparks, charge up the EMP.
They tried to make such a big deal of the whole thing about like, oh, and the Wachowskis are overseeing the game part, and it's a real part, it's a canon, it's all this, like transmedia, like all, like, not the worst idea.
I read the game script and it was all this action, flipping out the car with all this shit. And I was like, how are they gonna shoot all of this? They're gonna shoot 2, 3, and this video game script. And then when I found out later there was gonna be a game, I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. I really did, because I love video games.
That's right. The shoot for 2 and 3 was all one giant shoot, right?
I found out there was gonna be a video game and kind of the nature of it. I was like, that's hot. That is hot. So I was down for that for sure. I am. I'm really excited to be a video game character. I don't think there's any video games that really has any black females that I can recall at this particular point of time. But I think that's really
urban chaos.
I really do. For many different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, kind of progressive at the time to have like your 2 main characters of your game be a black woman and an Asian man, like.
And the fact that I enjoy playing video games. I think it'll be pretty cool playing myself, so I'm kind of looking forward to that.
If I remember right, you could choose at the beginning which one, right? Yeah.
She seems pretty real about it. Like, she doesn't seem like she doesn't want to be here about this game. Like, she seems fairly genuine about
Well, I imagine, if you're an actor, like, it's such a huge project, right? The Matrix conceptually is just like such a gigantic, weird thing.
Yeah. On the game and play myself and say, did I really walk like that?
I guess I always felt like actors were gonna very visibly just like.
I'm so happy to be a video game.
Promoting a video game.
PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, and just take up those joysticks and go for it. Well, the game works as a parallel universe with the movies. So when you go to see Matrix Reloaded, this is a metaphor. You're in the living room.
Well, thanks for clarifying.
Trinity and Neo. The game shows you what is happening in the bathroom or the billiard room of the same house at the same time.
We're not all millionaire celebrities, bro.
Billiard room, yeah. Well, you don't have a billiard room?
An apprenticeship with Morpheus.
Yeah, it's right next to the foyer.
So there's a training tutorial aspect of the game. So even before you sit down to start actually doing the gameplay, what will happen is Sparks and myself and Niobe will train the player. So we'll actually get you to practice your kicks. We'll actually get you to practice shoot guns. We'll actually get you to practice how to take on an agent or a sentinel. So you have a training, and you got to get through that first. So once you get a little level of mastery,
there's something kind of Steve Brulish about the way he's describing how video game tutorials work.
Now, if you choose Niobe, you get her perspective. I'm in that game, obviously, but you'll get her perspective and you'll use her strengths. For example, Niobe is the fastest driver in all of Matrix Land, and Ghost is the best
Matrix Land, got it.
Of Matrix Land. So you'll obviously go in with certain strengths and certain challenges, whichever character you choose.
It's really crazy before The Matrix came out, the way they marketed it is, like that twist idea of just like...
Yeah, I don't remember what the
unfortunately, no one can be told what The Matrix is.
Yeah, yes, right. That was like the crux of all the TV ads for that thing.
But then like the week of release, even before it was out, it was pretty obvious. It was just like, oh, they're inside a computer. You're like, oh, okay.
The video game...
I remember seeing it, not knowing anything about it.
I made it to the movie not knowing what was going on.
My parents weren't even sure they wanted to show it to me because it was rated R, and I had not seen many rated R movies at that moment. But
in the game, the same characters, the same location, and then that will continue in.
Yeah, that was just a different time. Like,
you have to understand
Matrix and Fight Club both came out that year, and I saw both of those not knowing about what the twists. Like, that just seems inconceivable at this point that you could possibly get that far and not have somebody tell you.
Never been done before. Because the game.
Unfortunately, no one could be told.
Oh, that's right.
Of course, yeah.
That's fair. It's a shooting game. It's has many different levels. As you get to these parts of the game, you connect with parts of the movie that give you more information. It's a completely new way of experiencing the video game concept, as well as incorporating it into the experience of the movie.
I'd like to see someone try to cut together the game and the movie. Like, okay, watch this here to here, and then play these 2 levels of the game, and then watch this part of the movie. Like,
yeah, that's when you get the complete experience.
yeah, that's when it all really makes sense.
Anthony's character does things you've never seen game characters do. There's different kinds of running, different kinds of walking.
It's a generic third-person shooter with some melee stuff. Like that was the problem, right? Is you had all these interviews like this from a lot of Hollywood types and actors and stuff. Going like, it's gonna be dope. It's crazy how like it's gonna be totally different. You're like, no, it's
the same as
like it's not as good as like it's not as good as Max Payne. How about that? Like
this wasn't the Shiny one, was it? Or did Shiny do one? Who made this? Who made Path of?
Didn't Shiny do the MMO somehow or something?
Maybe.
I don't remember who developed
totally
what.
mixing that up.
I don't have a.
Or did Double Helix do one of them? I don't remember.
I wonder if I would have been less disappointed with the game if I had seen the second movie first and already been disappointed with that. Yeah, Shiny did this.
Okay. Enter the Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh no. What? Look where we are. What's
David Perry designed this game.
Yep.
Go, go, go.
Weren't all the vignettes like animated in different styles in this? Like wasn't there am I dreaming? I've never seen.
No, I think it was mostly just this.
Oh. I thought it was.
There was something weird. I remember like something black and white.
I thought. Are you sure you're not thinking of the Animatrix?
Wait, what is this from?
That's from the game.
Oh, that was from the game? Oh, I thought you said there was an Animatrix clip in this.
Yeah, I think that's the last thing.
Oh, I thought that's what that was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was from the game.
That Animatrix was all different style.
That's okay. Yeah. I thought that was one of the segments from that.
Oh.
Maybe it was.
Was that... It said last something of Osiris, which maybe was...
Yeah, maybe that was it.
I don't remember that one at all. I only remember like 2 Animatrixes.
What if they just made another Animatrix?
They did. It's called Love, Sex, and Robots, and it's on Netflix.
Oh.
And it's bad. It's fine. It's no Animatrix.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Well, them's those tapes.
That's the tapes.
Yeah. I would like to see them take another shot at the Matrix.
John Matrix will return
in
The Matrix 4.
I don't know what that would be, and I don't know. I'm not sure that it would be good or could be good, but I would like to see someone try
Check it out. All the Zion stuff was actually a simulation too, bro.
Yeah.
How many layers back?
Right.
And then it pulls out all the way, and the architect is there.
What?
And he's just like talking about
batteries.
Yeah.
It's just holding the Alan Wake. Because that had batteries. Well, that's these tapes.
Those tapes.
Thanks to the providers of all the tapes for taping it up with us. We got some more tapes. You're going to pick up some of these tapes, and we'll look at some more tapes next time on Game Tapes.
Yep.
In the meantime, to keep circulating the tapes.
Yep,
I think that's our slogan. Copyright.
Give us all your tapes.
Tapes.
Yeah, that's our slogan. Tapes.